welcome you to our Lions Minstrel Show this evening. We hope you have a good time, and if we can chase away your troubles and put a smile on your face and a chuckle in your heart, we will feel that our efforts have been well worthwhile. And now, first of all, I would like you to meet our endmen. Mr. Mose. And how are you this evening, Mr. Mose?
I feels just like a mule standing in mud right up to his neck.
And how is that?
I can't kick.
If you haven't any better jokes than that, you'd better be quiet.
Well then, I feels just like a bottle of Nelson beer.
Oh, so now you feel like a bottle of Nelson beer?
Yes, sir. No kick coming.
Our next end man is Mr. Snow. And how do you feel tonight, Mr. Snow?
Mr. Interlocker, I feel just like an old egg.
Oh, so you feel like an old egg. How is that?
Yeah, rotten.
Well, you don't look bad. You don't look too bad. What seems to be the matter?
Well, it's kind of complications. I went to see Dr. Monson the other day, and I said, Doctor, there's something the matter with my stomach. He said, oh, that's all right. Just keep your coat buttoned up, and nobody will notice it.
Our next end man is Mr. Bones. And how are you tonight, Mr. Bones?
Boy, do I feel great. I've been out with my gal all evening.
Oh, so you've been out with your girl. Is that very exciting?
It sure is. Boy, can that baby ever kiss.
Mr. Bones, don't you know that a great many people have died from kissing?
Yes, but ain't it great stuff if you live through it?
And now, last but not least, is Mr. Tamlin. I noticed you were a little late getting here, Mr. Tamlin.
Yes, I was up at Caslo today and I had to get back. I come back in the Greyhound bus. And boy, did we ever travel. We come from Caslo to Nelson in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes? That doesn't seem possible.
Yes, you see, our Greyhound got interested in another Greyhound.
Well, how do you feel now that you're here?
Oh, I feel better than I did, but I don't feel as well as I was before I felt as bad as I am.
Perhaps we had better get started with our program, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we'll be favored with a solo by Mr. Jack Bagnall.
Guess where do you think I'm going when the night starts growing long? Guess where do you think I'm going when the night starts growing long? I ain't going east, I ain't going west, I ain't going over the cuckoo's nest. I'm going to the town that I love best, that's where I belong. Way down yonder in New Orleans, in the land of dreamy seas, there's a garden of Eden, well, that's what I mean. Creole babies with flashing eyes, sun the whisper with tender sighs. Now, won't you give your lady fair a little smile? Stop, you bet your life you want to linger there a little while. There is heaven right here on earth with those beautiful queens, way down yonder in New Orleans. Orange blossoms, sweet aroma, and a stranger laugh alone seem to put me into a Coleman as the shadows play. I think I see a picturino, that's you know, Juanito. She could shake a mean tambourino, so the folks all say, oh, way down yonder in New Orleans, in the land of dreamy seas, there's a garden of Eden, that's what I mean. Creole babies with flashing eyes, Dahlquist with tender sighs. Now, won't you give your lady fair a little smile? Stop, you bet your life you linger there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next offering is a selection by the Civic Quartet.
I can't give you anything but love, my baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, my baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find. We'll find our happiness, and I guess all those things you'll always pine for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day you'll know dark well, yes you'll know, baby. I can't give you anything but love, let me tell you, baby. Gee, but it's tough to be broke, kid. It's not a joke, kid, it's a curse. My luck is changing, it's gotten from simply rotten to something worse. Who knows, someday I will win too. I'll begin to reach my prime. Now though I see what our end is, all I can spend is just my time. I can't give you anything but love, my baby, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, my baby, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find. We'll find our happiness, and I guess all those things you'll always pine for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, my baby, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day you know darn well, yes you know, baby. I can't give you anything but love, yes, love. There was an old darky and his name was Uncle Ned, and he died long ago, long ago. He had no wool on the top of his head in the place where the wool ought to grow.
Then lay down the shovel and the hoe.
Hang up the fiddle and the bow, for there's no more work for poor old Ned. He's gone where the good darkies go. His fingers were long as the cane in the brake, and he had no eyes for to see, and he had no teeth for to eat a whole cake, so he had to let the whole cake be.
Then lay down the shovel and the hoe.
Hang up the fiddle and the bow, for there's no more work for poor old Ned. He's gone where the good darkies go. One cold frosty morning, old Ned died. Masses tears they fell like the rain, for he knew when Ned was laid in the ground, he'd never see his like again.
Then lay down the shovel and the hoe.
Hang up the fiddle and the bow, for there's no more work for poor old Ned. He's gone where the good darkies go. I got a gal and you got none, little Liza Jane. Make her my own and be my one, little Liza Jane. Oh, Eliza, 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 little Liza Jane.
Mr. Snow, are you married?
Am I married? Yes, sir, I sure am. I got 5 girls and I got 4 boys.
You have 5 girls and 4 boys. Let's see now, that's 9 altogether.
No, sir, just 1 at a time.
about my brother and his children?
Why, no, I don't believe you have. What about your brother and his children?
Well, my brother, he got married in Vancouver. And a little later, they had the nicest little boy. That was all right. Then they moved to Twin Falls, and doggone if that baby of his don't have twins. And about a year later, they moved to Three Rivers, Quebec, and that wife of his, yes, sir, she has triplets.
Well, isn't that a coincidence?
Well, I don't know about it being a coincidence, but I know my brother's plenty worried. Now his wife wants to move to the Thousand Islands.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Fred Cleeton will now favor us with a ballad.
When I
have there?
Just a light lunch, boss.
Say, Mr. Interlocutor, you know Cannon Silverwood?
Why, yes, I know Canon Silverwood. What about it?
Oh, nothing much. Only I heard he phoned Dean Leveque in Edmonton the other day. He picked up the phone and he said, "This is Canon Silverwood calling. I want to speak to Dean Leveque in Edmonton." And Central said, "Is this a station to station call?" And he said, "No, it's Parson to Parson."
Say, Mr. Interlocutor, I can't figure out how the telephone works. I can't see for the life of me how you can be in Nelson, talking Nelson, and be heard in Edmonton. But Vic Owen, he's a smart fellow. He explained all that to me, and he explained the radio, too.
Oh, how did he explain it?
Well, you have a dog 1,000 miles long, and his tail's in Nelson, and his head's in Edmonton. You understand?
Yes, you have a dog 1,000 miles long with his tail in Nelson and his head in Edmonton.
That's right. You pinch his tail in Nelson, and he'll howl in Edmonton. That's the telephone.
Well, how about the radio?
The radio works just the same, but you don't have any dog.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after that, I think it's about time for a spiritual. Mr. Mose will do the honors.
I had a dream the other night.
Sing on, brother, sing.
It filled me with an awful fright.
Sing on, brother, sing.
I saw a ghost that said to me, "I's counting out your days." And I made up my mind right then, I's going to change my ways.
Oh, I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the Lord to call me home. I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the judgment day to come.
That ghost, he looked at me and shook his head.
Sing on, brother, sing.
He said to me, "I'll look at you."
Sing on, brother, sing.
And in his hand he held a book, a marking left and right. And what he wrote concerning me, oh Lord, it was a fright.
Oh, I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the Lord to call me home. Hallelujah! I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the judgment day to come.
That he handed me the book.
Sing on, brother, sing.
He said to me, "Just take a look."
Sing on, brother, sing.
I saw a page more shooting dice and a page more every sin. And there were 40 pages more for nothing else but gin.
Oh, I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the Lord to call me home. I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the judgment day to come.
And then the ghost was gone at last.
Sing on, brother, sing.
He left me thinking mighty fast.
Sing on, brother, sing.
It seemed to me I'd seen a rope hanging with a noose. And I got up and went outside and turned some chickens loose.
Oh, I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the Lord to call me home. I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the judgment day to come.
I was going to keep my conscience clear.
Sing on, brother, sing.
That ghost done taught me how to fear.
Sing on, brother, sing.
And if that ghost could read my mind, he'll find there ain't no doubt that I'll be looking for a chance to rub that right out.
Oh, I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the Lord to call me home. I want to get ready. I want to get ready. I want to get ready for the judgment day to come.
Say, Mr. Snow, I I hear you're in the automobile business. Are you selling many cars lately?
Oh, quite a few. I'll tell you in a minute. I got 20 cars, 10 trucks, and 1,000 gallons of gasoline. Now I got 250 gallons of gasoline left. Now you subtract 250 gallons of gasoline from 20 cars, 10 trucks, and that gives you...
Hold on a minute. You can't do that. You can't subtract one kind of thing from another kind of thing. In order to subtract, you must use the same kind of thing. You can't take one kind of thing from another kind of thing.
Is that right? How about taking 3 quarts of milk from a cow?
Mr. Snow, we will not pursue the subject. That will be sufficient.
Excuse me for protruding, Mr. Interlocutor, but what do you mean, sufficient? What is sufficient?
Sufficient. Don't you know what sufficient means?
No, sir, I never heard about it.
Well, now, let's see. I'll try and explain it to you. Do you see that tub full of water over there?
No, I don't see no tub of water.
It's just an imaginary tub of water.
Oh, just an imaginary tub.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Boy, that sure is nice clean water in there.
Be quiet. Now, do you see that cow drinking the water?
Cow? No, I don't see no cow.
It's just an imaginary cow.
Oh, just imaginary cow.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I see that cow now. Boy, that sure is a pretty cow. There she's drinking away.
Well, now you see her drinking the water? Now she's stopped. She's had sufficient. She can't drink any more. She's had enough. Now, what does sufficient mean?
Oh, that's an imaginary cow full of water.
Well, what's going on here now? What are you doing?
Just cutting down on smoking, boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present Mr. Rolly Anderson.
Way down upon the Swanee River, far, far away, there's where my heart is turning ever, there's where the old folks all up and down the whole creation, sadly I told, still longing for the old plantation and for the old folks at home. Only wild and sad and dreary everywhere I roam. Oh, darkest, how my heart grows weary, far from the old folks at home. All round the little farm I wandered when I was Can I tell you why fire engines is always red? Why, sure I can do that. You see, fire engine has 4 wheels and 8 men. 4 and 8 makes 12. 12 inches makes 1 foot. 1 foot makes 1 ruler. Queen Elizabeth is a ruler. The Queen Elizabeth is the largest ship sailing the 7 seas. Seas have fish, fish have fins. The fins fought the Russians are red. Fire engines are always rushing around. So therefore, fire engines are always red.
Mr. Interlocutor, I understand you passed my place the other day.
Why, yes, I have some timberland out that way. I'm thinking of cutting it and going into business.
Into business? What kind of business?
The wood business.
The wood business? You ought to do well in the wood business. You got a good head for it.
That'll be enough of that, Mr. Bowles.
Say, Mr. Interlocutor, did you ever ride in a taxi and think how much pleasanter it is to ride in a taxi than to walk? Or walk and think how much pleasanter it is to ride in a taxi than to walk?
What was that again?
Oh, never mind. I just wanted to see if I was sober enough to say it.
Well, I thought we'd gotten rid of you. What are you doing now?
Just getting over the grip, boss.
Say, Mr. Leveque, you know, I think we could improve the tone of this show by introducing a little opera.
Why, that would be a very good idea, Mr. Tambo, and I'm quite in agreement.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Leveque. Professor, will you give me A flat, please? But never mind, just give me A, I'll flatten it myself. Let's sing.
Let us sing, let us sing.
Some ragtime opera.
Ragtime opera.
Let's sing.
Let us sing, let us sing.
Some opera grand.
We understand.
About a man.
Let us sing about a man.
Called Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Who heard
Who heard
that sextet from Lucia so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Every night you'd see him sitting in the gallery.
At the opera house, quiet as a mouse.
He loved to hear Caruso sing his part of tenderly.
He hit the high ones to the sky once.
Ephraim would begin to holler, that note alone is worth $1.
Make it,
take it,
take it,
up to the top of the house and shake it. So
very soon, very soon.
this opera donkey,
He
was.
Yes, he was, yes, he was.
That's for you bet.
That sweet sextet.
He hunted then.
Looked around for colored men.
For colored men.
Colored men.
Who could
Sing
sing that sextet he heard so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Soon he found some coons who understood the harmony.
And he said, we'll do it, go right to it.
And he gave them parts and said, now warble it for me.
And they started tuning up their voices.
Ephraim at the old piano struck at a chord in a fancy manner, swaying,
Swaying,
saying, starting to sing, never mind my playing. So
They began
to sing that sextet,
sing that sextet.
and say,
Let us say.
it was a bird.
That Ephraim heard.
He shouted, stop.
But the singers wouldn't stop.
They'd rather drop.
Rather drop.
Then stop.
Then stop.
That sextet from Lucia so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Ephraim cried out, you all are singing out of tune.
But they kept on going to it. How they could sing that ragtime opera.
Ephraim began to
Go,
stop.
Keep it up, go.
When it's all
Oh, we love it, you know.
Let it wrong.
Let us sing it some more.
You're off the key.
Let it be.
Try and sing it right for me.
Let's sing that melody.
Off the key.
It's sweet as it can be. Let's sing that opera.
Rock.
No.
Yes, stop, I say.
What do you say?
I'd be willing to pay.
What do you pay?
And you stop right away.
Keep it up.
You'd better stop.
Keep it up.
Please stop.
Keep it up.
Please stop.
Keep it up.
Please stop.
Keep it up.
Don't
We
you intend to ever stop this song?
Say, Mr. Snow, I notice you've been moving around in your chair all evening. What seems to be the matter?
Just in a lot, I got arithmetic bugs.
What do you mean, arithmetic bugs?
Well, they adds to your misery, they subtracts from your pleasure, they divide your attention, and man, they multiply like the devil.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now feature an instrumental solo by Mr. Bones. Hey, Mr. Bones, would you remind Mr. Bones he has a number to do?
Hey, Mr. Bones, come on, wake up. You got a solo. Get up there. Get up.
long pole you have beside your chair there?
Oh, that, Mr. Pole, Mr. Lockett, that's my touching pole.
Your touching pole? I don't get it.
Well, you see, this pole is 10 feet, 4.5 inches long.
You have a touching pole, 10 feet, 4.5 inches long. I still don't get it.
Yeah, well, you see, that's for people you wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole.
The elephant sneezed and fell on his knees, and what become of the monk, 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 the went to the animal fair, the birds and the beasts were there, the big raccoon in the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair, the monkey he got drunk, he climbed the elephant, the elephant sneezed and fell on his knees, and what became of the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, I went to the animal fair, the birds and the beasts were there, the big raccoon with the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair, the monkey he got drunk, and he climbed the elephant, the elephant sneezed and fell on his knees, and what became of the monk, 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 the monk,
bad. He could be oh so good if he wanted to. Bad or good, he understood about love and other things. And all the girls in town followed him around just to hold his hand and sing. Oh, Johnny, how you can laugh. Oh, Johnny, heavens above. You make my poor heart jump with joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still a minute. I'm so, oh, Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so? You're not handsome, it's true, but when I look at you, I get, oh, Johnny, oh. Oh, Johnny, how you can love. Oh, Johnny, heavens above. You make my poor heart jump with joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still a minute. I'm so, oh, Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so? You're not handsome, it's true, but when I look at you, I get, oh, Johnny, oh. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Since my man and I ain't together, keeps raining all the time. Life is big, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy weather. Just can't get my poor self together. So weary all the time. So weary all the time. Since he went away, the blues walked in and met me. If he stays away, old rocking chair will get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more. Life is gone, everything I had is gone. Stormy weather, since my man and I ain't together. Keeps raining gives me a smile. I snuggle my head on his chest. We started to pet, and that's when I get my tongue come all over his vest. After I tried to string his tie, then no more of my call. One kiss, then we continue again, walking my baby back home.
way back home. And if things turn out like I expect, all the way I roam. There's certainly someone who is waiting there for me. When I see a smiling boy, how happy I will be. So watch for the man, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, then you'll know I'm in jail. Toot, 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 see, don't cry. I'm going home, and here's why. Down yonder, someone beckons to me. Down yonder, someone reckons on me. I seem to see the face of memory between the Natchez and the Robert Lee. Swan show, I miss you more and more. Every day, my mammy and you're simply wrapped down. Yonder, better go get the news. Don't water at the hullabaloo. Daddy and man, the Rube and Sammy, and they're waiting down yonder for me. Down yonder, there's a little girl waiting with her heart palpitating. Down yonder, among the little boy country will never be forgotten. There's a music thing locked in my memory. Through the Mississippi River on the good ship Robert E. Lee. Swanee show, I miss you more and more. Every day, my mammy land, you're simply wrapped down. Yonder, there will be a jubilation when they meet me at the station. Down yonder, they will have a celebration far beyond imagination with the daddy and the pappy and the Simpson and the Sammy, not forgetting all the others down in the old Alabama and the wind down yonder for home, you know, and see the old folks again. The older generation, boy, there was people. You think these old folks like our mayor here, Tommy Shorthouse? Tell you, they really mean something. You take fellas like that, they think nothing of getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't think much of it either. I think of these pioneers that came into this country and roughed it back in the early days. I don't know how they did it. Nowadays, people think they're roughing it if they have to drive a car that hasn't got an automatic gear shift. But however, we're talking about these old timers. I remember when I was, years ago now, I remember I knew a girl. She wasn't an old timer, but she's getting that way, and she hadn't had many boyfriends, and she was kind of worried about it, you know. And she was talking, her name was Gladys. She was talking to a friend of hers about that, and her friend says, now look, Gladys, don't be disturbed about that. You know, in this world, there's a boy for every girl and a girl for every boy. Now, you can't improve on that kind of a situation. And Gladys says, I don't want to improve on it, I just want to get in on it. Well, you know, the last time I went home, my uncle, he was awful sick. They operated just in the nick of time. Another 24 hours and he would have recovered. Had a very eminent surgeon do the job, and after it was all finished, I heard a young medical student say to him, Doctor, why did you operate on that man? And the surgeon says, for $200. No, the student said, I mean, what did he have? And the surgeon says, $200. You know, sometimes these youngsters, they can be embarrassing. Any kind of young thing be embarrassing. I remember back on the farm one time hearing an old mother hen say to her chickens, you know, if your father could see you now, he'd turn over in his gravy. Well, a little while ago, I decided I was going to take a trip back home. I was sitting in the office one morning getting over a bad case of scotch. And there was a knock at the door, and I opened the door, and there was a woman standing there in one of those gownless evening straps. You know, one of those dresses that keeps everybody warm but her. That kind of slinky sort of thing, you know, shiny, all covered with seagulls. Well, she was pointing her Colt 45 at me, so I took out my Parker 51. And then somebody behind me said, stick him up. Then I knew that I was only half safe. I was nervous for a minute, but I found out that in behind me there was a TV set, and the woman in front of me, she was collecting for the Red Cross. But I was going to tell you about my trip back home. You know, I'm like a mosquito in a nudist colony. I don't know whether to start at the top or the bottom. Well, anyway, I went down to the station to see about my ticket, and down there was Harry Whiteley telling George Phillips all about his new stenographer. He told her all about her beautiful blue eyes and her lovely blonde hair. Boy, he said she's pretty as a picture. She's got a nice frame, too. George Phillips says, you asked, but can she type? Well, Harry says, does that make any difference? Well, anyway, I went up to the window finally, and I says to the clerk, I said, I'd like to make a sleeping car accommodation between here and Winnipeg. He said, for a single passenger? Well, I said, I'm married, but I'm not taking anybody with me. Well, he said, upper or lower? So I said, what's the difference? Well, he said, the difference is $2.50. You see, our prices from here to Winnipeg are $12.50 and $10. You understand, of course, that the lower is higher than the upper. The higher price is for the lower berth. If you want it lower, you'll have to go higher. See, we charge higher for the lower than we do for the upper. And we didn't always used to do that, but everybody wanted the lower. So, in other words, the higher, the lower. So I wanted it, and I says, well, why does everybody want the lower? On account of the convenience, he says. Very few people want the higher, although it's lower, because it's in the upper. Now, and besides, if you occupy the upper, you have to get up to go to bed, you have to get down when you get up. Well, I would recommend that you take the lower, although it's higher, on account of the reasons I just stated, because the upper is lower than the lower because it's higher. Now, of course, you can have the lower if you want to pay higher, but if you're willing to go higher, it'll be lower. Well, I thought maybe I should have gone in the caboose. Anyway, I finally got a berth on the train, and I found out that the porter on that train, this was his first trip he'd ever made. Well, in the middle of the night, I heard a noise, and I peeked out through the curtains, and there was this porter hanging up a red lantern alongside of a berth. But just about then, the conductor came in, and he says, Porter, he says, what's the idea of that red lantern hanging up there? And the porter says, boss, it says right here in the rule book that a red light must be displayed when the rear of the sleeper is exposed. From the stable, licking up the milk on the kitchen table. I'm out here all the yard, well hold me, and hold me as of yore. Oh, I just can't wait for the chicken train. I'll hop right in there away, and keep my Dixie home again tomorrow. Tomorrow, how happy I will be. Doing the shimmy, shaking up the milk that she's gonna give me. Oh, I've got my chicken and a paper there. If the train don't go, I'll take the air. And be in my Dixie home again tomorrow. Song about the first girl I ever had in my life. Boy, was she big. Oh, I never saw she was. Oh, I don't know why I got a girl like that unless I wanted to get my money's worth. Take her out, she used to eat, you know, eat. We had to go to these ice cream parlors that had the little wired chairs, the little wired tables, all this thing, boy. It was in the Prohibition days, but you knew right away when she sat down that she had a hangover. I know a girl about 5'4", she weighs 200 pounds or more. She laughs so hale and hearty, she breaks up every party. The fellas love to call on her because she acts so gay. But when they speak of love, her laughing drives them all away. She laughs at me, ha 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 ha. She laughs at you, ho 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 ho. Laughs at everyone she sees. She can't stand the hug or squeeze. She laughs like this, hee hee hee. She laughs like that, ho ho ho. When when she starts, she never stops. She just laughs until she drops. She says, now don't go away. She says, I won't, now don't I say. Oh, she never lets the fellas go too far. She laughs when they ask her for a kiss. They say you're missing lots of love by treating us like this. She says, well, what I never had, I know I'll never miss. And each time she falls, she gets the ball. She laughs at me, she laughs at you, laughs at everyone she sees. She can't stand to hug or squeeze. She laughs like this, she laughs like that, when she starts, she never stops. She just laughs until she drops. She says, now don't go away. She says, I won't, now don't I say. Oh, she never lets the fellas go too far. I couldn't put my arms around her, but one night I tried. I got 3/4 way around and then I almost died. For I found another feller coming round the other side.
and gentlemen, we are very pleased to present Mr. Erick Buckley.
There's an old man called him Mississippi. That's the old name that I'd like to be. What do he care if the world got trouble? What do he care if the land ain't free? Old man River, that old man River, he must know something, but he don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton, and them that plants 'em are soon forgotten. But old man River
in the big drama festival next week. Would you mind showing us how your act goes?
Mr. Interlocutor, we would be delighted. Tambo, step right this way. Now remember, we're going to do this thing right and make a deep impression on this extinguished audience. Now, this is how it goes. I am set and feel respondent and about ready to end it all. You is to be the train, and when you come on stage, I'm to throw myself under your feet and get run over. Now, it is most important that you come on at the right instant. You understand?
I'm going to be the choo-choo train.
That's right. Now, when I come to my speech, this is how it goes. All that the mountain should fall down upon me and crush me, that's your cue to come on. You understand that now?
When you say, oh, that the mountain should crush me, then I come choo-chooing on. Oh, boy, I'm a train.
All right, now, cut out the clowning. Now, just cut out the clown and wait for your cue. Now, go on right off. And come on when I give you the cue. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I am sad. My love has left me. My job has gone. I have no place to lay my head. No food to appease my hunger. Oh, I am sad. Oh, I am despondent. Oh, that the mountain should fall down upon me and crush me. Oh, that the mountain should fall down upon me and crush me. Hey there, speak up, man. Come on. Oh, that the mountain should fall down upon me and crush me. What's the big idea? You didn't come on at the right time.
Yeah, well, this is the Vancouver train, and you got me on the wrong day.
You go on off, let's do it right this time. Oh, here we go again. Oh, I am sad. My love has left me. My job has gone. I have no place to lay my... What's the big idea? You came on too soon this time.
The governor broke, and I just couldn't hold her back.
Oh, man. Get up here and let's do it right. Oh, man. What a fella that... Oh, I am sad. My love has left me. My job has gone. I have no place to lay my head. No food to appease my hunger. Oh, that the mountain should fall down upon me and crush me. Well, that's fine. That's just fine. You came on at the right instant. But what's that you got in your hand?
That's my train.
Your train?
Yeah.
But what's that on the end of it?
That's an empty going back to Nelson.
Oh!
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She owns the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, darling, I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy night when I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know I'm to blame, well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She moans the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, darling, I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy eve when I drove you up with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I was to blame, well, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?
Some people say a man's made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong.
You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul.
You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. A fighting in trouble, I have my middle name. I was raised in a cave by an old mama lion. Ain't no high-toed woman make me walk the line.
You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't and a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other is steel. If the right one will get you, then the left one will.
You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older